Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back. I hope you're having a great start to your day. We are going to continue on with snooping through, I guess you could say, what is left of my different candle collections. I am doing this by brand for a few different brands that I tend to frequent the most. I have already uploaded my current Homeworks candle collection, as well as my current Scentsy wax melt collection. Both of those videos will be linked in the description box down below if you're curious. In this video, we're obviously discussing Bath & Body Works. I do have a little bit of an intro in this video, just talking about why I am choosing to whittle down my candle collection as someone who is definitely, I would say, like a major home fragrance enthusiast. I think it's important to kind of talk about why I'm doing this, and my biggest hope here is you guys to kind of bring some of you along who have also said that you are interested in just reducing the clutter in your home, and you're just wanting to experience a little bit of freedom. Maybe you want to free up a closet for linens instead of candles. I, for example, am looking to fit all of my candles into one closet. It's the closet actually just outside of this room here. It's at the end of a hallway, and while it would make a lovely linen closet, I have other closets that I can put linens in. It is the perfect size for what I want for my home fragrance. So within that needs to fit all of my off-season Scentsy warmers and all of the candles that I own, period. Like, I cannot spill out of that closet. And by the end of this year, I think I'm going to be pretty close to being able to fill that. But if you are just here to see what is actually in these 4 crates, I will put a timestamp in the description box down below, and that way you can fast forward to where you need to. But I'm going to go ahead and get into a little background story here. Essentially, I used to be one of those Bath & Body Works fanatics, right? I started shopping with Bath & Body Works for their home fragrance. I think it was back in maybe 2006, 7, somewhere around there. It was before Bath & Body Works candles were really like huge, but you got to think also way back then, it was kind of before, you know, social media really blew up. Before even YouTube, I think, really blew up the way that it did. And so, at that time, I was definitely purchasing candles in more reasonable amounts, but as Bath & Body Works started having more and more frequent sales, and they had these bounce back coupons where essentially you would get a survey at the bottom of each receipt. If you filled that survey out, you got 10 off of 30, and you could do multiple purchases because the associates really didn't care. You could do multiple purchases to get multiple receipts. And then you could also do multiple purchases once you brought those receipts back with those little codes filled out on them to be able to get candles at a greatly discounted price, right? Especially when the candles were like 2 for $20. You could basically get a candle for free by using that coupon. I don't remember how I figured out the math back then, but it made sense to me, right? It allowed me to purchase more candles for less money, and that was a great system at the time, and it certainly helped me get to a point where I probably at one time I must have had like over 200 candles from Bath & Body Works. Now, when you are looking at around 200 candles compared to some people's even larger collections, you could say, well, 200 wasn't really that much. But when you're someone who is not in the home fragrance world and you hear someone own 200 candles from just one brand, you're probably thinking, that's a little strange. That's a lot. What are you going to do with that many candles? Like, are you ever going to be able to finish them in your lifetime? And yeah, no, I probably could never. Had I not really started in earnest to sell a lot of those Bath & Body Works candles, and also, quite frankly, gift a lot of them to friends and family, I don't think that I would have whittled the collection down to what it is right now. My biggest thing with Bath & Body Works is I had to break the cycle of that FOMO of, you know, missing out on the latest candle that has just been released. the FOMO of missing out on a sale that they were having because, one, there was a good sale and I had a coupon. Of course I had to go in. You know, I had to spend that money, otherwise that was bad. Like, that was just how I justified it in my head. When I was in college, the bulk of my coursework really revolved around a lot of like human behavioral stuff. So a lot of my classes were in sociology and psychology. I have a degree in social work. So, you know, that was the coursework that made the most sense. But I also have just been interested in human behaviors for much of my life. And once I really stepped back and thought about what I was doing with my spending and how many candles I was buying and, you know, how that was creating anxiety in my life in the long term, I just thought to myself, I have to stop doing this, right? And once I did, it made it much easier to go onto Mercari and sell probably over 100 candles on there. Gifted out many to friends and family after that. And don't get me wrong, even during this time that I was doing that, I was still buying candles. I wasn't buying as many, but I was still buying them. So in reality, while I was whittling the collection down, I was still contributing to it. So it took me a while to cure myself is what I'm trying to say here. If you are on the same journey with me and you find yourself faltering here and there, I want to let you know it's okay. It's totally okay, you guys. It happens. It happened to me. And it could be that I have a relapse at some point, but I'm going to get back to, you know, this mission of really getting to a place in my life where everything is a little bit more about moderation. That's what I'm trying to embrace at age 45 and up is moderation. So, anyway, moral of the story is, I'm really freaking proud of this collection, you guys, because if you've been with me for a long time, you have seen this thing growing, you've seen it shrinking, and then you saw it grow again, and then it would shrink. But this is the smallest it's ever been, and it makes me so happy. I actually am trying to whittle this down to just 2 crates of backup candles from Bath & Body Works, because for me, that is an adequate amount. So essentially, I am just trying to purchase for any given season, and I want to burn whatever I can within that season, and I don't necessarily want to hang on to candles for the next year. While that has been something that I've done in the past, it's not something that I want to continue to do in the future. There's always new candles coming out. There's always great smelling candles coming out. Even though I can no longer get some of the special things that you're going to see in this collection here, it doesn't matter. I will find another candle that I enjoy burning that's going to make my house smell good. And if it's not one of my holy grails from Bath & Body Works, that's going to be okay. I will be okay. And you will also be okay. I know it's a hard place to get to, but we can do it. If you are here and you are looking for some motivation, definitely stick around. I talk about this a lot now here on my channel because I do think it's important. And I know there are a lot of you that are struggling with this, so let's support each other on the journey. And then also, on the flip side, if you're someone who can't even dream about whittling your collection down, you love collecting these candles, it's what brings you joy, I 100% support that, because if that's what truly makes you happy, then that's what you should do. What makes me happy at this point in time is just whittling this down a little bit further and getting it to a place where when I open that closet and I see Bath & Body Works candles, I just think this makes me happy, not this overwhelms me, right? So anyway, you guys, we're going to go ahead and move in, and we are going to go through what is left in these 4 crates. There's definitely some things in here that I will have trouble committing to burning this year because they are quote unquote special to me, but I'm going to do it. So pardon me while I scoot you guys over, and I am going to just start grabbing these. Trying to figure out what the best way to do this is. I think this might be it. All right, so let me make sure this doesn't swing down. And we're gonna start with this crate over here that's on the top. The first thing that I have in here, this one brings me a little bit of anxiety because I loved it. But I'm gonna use this up this fall or this holiday season, and I'm gonna enjoy it. It is the Sweet Cranberry Pie. I think there are 2, there's 2 of these left. So this is a great scent that Bath & Body Works came out with a while ago. This one here was from, looks like 2020. I feel like it is a tweaked repackage of some other scents that they've had, but it's delicious. I love cranberry scents, so this is a great one, and I look forward to enjoying it. Next to this was actually gifted to me by my friend Frankie. I couldn't believe that she gave this to me. Frankie, I love you. Another one of my favorite cranberry scents. Now this one is like way old school. This was from 2015, and I don't even remember the name of this collection, but Cranberry Pumpkin. Oh, it's so good. It really is quite similar to the, oh my gosh, you guys, Alf just joined me right, he's sitting right, hi Alf, hi buddy, how you doing? Wanna say hi to everybody? Anyway, there's Alf. He loves candles as much as his mama. But anyway, this one here smells pretty similar to the sweet cranberry pie. I don't think that it's like a total repackage, but they're similar. I love cranberry scents from Bath & Body Works. I think that they do a really good job with a lot of them. So I look forward to hopefully seeing some other cranberry scents from them in the future. All right, buddy. There you go. He's settling down. Okay, here's another one that's going to be really hard for me to burn this fall, but I'm going to do it. It is my very last apple crumble. This was, this is from back when the candles were still $20. So that was a long time ago, right? This is one of my favorite apple scents that I think Bath & Body Works has ever done, and I really, really look forward to hopefully getting that again at some point in the future. This one here is a recent find. It's a white pumpkin. Honestly, I don't know why I kept this because I don't really love this one, but it is good. It is good. You know what? Now that I smell it again, it's a nice scent. So anyway, I'll burn that this fall, and it's going to be fantastic. And I think that's actually it in terms of like maybe fall specific fragrances. So I'm going to move this off to the side here, and we're going to talk about what is in this lower crate. These are what I would consider more spring summer type fragrances. So I have two of my beloved Cocoa Paradise. I want to say there might be, are there more? Oh, jeez. Well, let's not break that one. Hold, please. I just want to make sure. Oh, actually, I do. Sorry. I actually have 4 Cocoa Paradises. So let me pull those over here for just a second. Fell in love with this last year. Should I have bought this many? Nope. No. And this was after I made the commitment to slow my roll on, you know, my different candle collections. So obviously you can see that I falter, just like I think a lot of people do. But anyway, I will use these up this summer. It's a great scent. Man, it's a great scent. I just adore this one. I hope it comes back. Not that I think I'll need any for this summer, but anyway, behind that is, this is another one I fell in love with, Radiant Sky. I love this one because it has lychee. Oh, I love lychee. It's so good. This is so sweet, so fruity. If this one comes back this summer, I would actually, after I finish this one, purchase another one to be able to enjoy. Here we have another love of mine. This is Into the Night. This actually reminds me of their Dark Kiss fragrance. This is a little bit more perfumey than Dark Kiss, but it's so good. It just has this gorgeous like dark raspberry note in it. And it's, oh, look, wow. This is how you know that I love this one. I never do this. I never put candles away after I've partially burned them. So obviously this one I maybe didn't finish up this past summer before I transitioned into fall, so I brought it back here. So man, I don't even have 3 full ones. Anyway, this is going to be coming out in February as part of my like sweets burning collection. I'm looking to get into the sugary scents. So anyway, there is that crate there. So mostly spring and summer. I am going to go ahead and move this one into frame here. And you've already seen these two. These are the, now I forgot the name, Cocoa Paradise. All right. I'm a little sad about how far I have come with these 4 here. They're all the same. These lids, these particular you'll see. These did not come with lids. These only came with dust covers. You guys remember this collection? It was a ribbed glass collection. This is my beloved berry waffle cone. I purchased, I think it was at least 30 of these, 25 to 30 of these when it was released, because I love the scent. And this has the best performance. The only thing I didn't care for were that it only came with a dust cover. So I keep a lot of my older Bath & Body Works lids, so I just popped those on here to be able to preserve these. I've gone through so many since I started purchasing these. Every summer I would burn several. I did give away a couple to friends that really like the scent as well. But these 4 are all I have left. So these will be used up this summer. Bath & Body Works has brought Berry Waffle Cone back a few times. I just don't think the subsequent releases have been as good in terms of strength and throw, and even the scent itself, than the original. So that's a bummer, but what are you gonna do? Let's discuss this one really quickly here. I actually just recently did a little candle chat about this one. This is my last Crimson Velvet, so you can see this one's unburned. This is a great scent. I kept calling this like a Moroccan collection. I think it was the Intrigue and Opulence collection, actually, which is such a funny name for it. Now that I think about it, I'm just like, that's a weird name for a collection, but whatever. Anyway, Intrigue and Opulence. This had smoked berries and incense, as well as I think it was called Moroccan Amber, which is why I called it the Moroccan collection. But anyway, great scent. Enjoying this one downstairs right now. I will be saving this one for this next January because this has been a fabulous January scent, and I want to continue to enjoy that. Okay, the last crate, this one right here, is what is left of my Christmas collection from Bath & Body Works. So here you will find vanilla balsam in different formats. Vanilla balsam there. Vanilla balsam here, and actually this is a white balsam and vanilla, so changing it up a little bit there. And this one here, I did not even know this had come out. This is toasted hazelnut praline, but I managed to score, I think it was 4 of these online during an SAS sale. I don't even remember when. It must have been a year or 2 ago. This is a great scent. Did she come back? I would totally repurchase it. But I have 2 of those, and to me, this is very much a holiday scent. So I didn't burn any of these this past holiday season, but I will be using them up this holiday season. So anyway, that's it. This is all that I have left in this collection. And the way that I'm storing these now is I'm gonna move out of the way here so that I can swing the camera around. I have that little tote from IKEA, and this is my guest room here. I have been putting the crates in here, sliding it underneath this bed so it's out of sight, out of mind. But this is why I want to move these candles into the hallway closet, because sometimes I forget about this little box underneath this bed. So I think it's going to be better for me to be able to actually see what I have left from Bath & Body Works when I open a closet door. And it will encourage me to kind of finish some of these up here. So anyway, I will say, if you are looking for some storage ideas, I used to house a bunch of my Homeworks candles in here, but luckily I whittled that collection down enough to be able to get them all into the closet out there. So yeah, that freed this up, and then I was able to take these crates out of this closet. Now I am storing holiday things in this closet, which is great because yeah, I needed more storage for that. So now I have it, which is amazing. Anyway, you guys, let me know how you feel about your Bath & Body Works candle collection. Are you still in that mindset of shopping every single sale or using every single coupon that is ever sent to you? Let me know your mindset on all of it. I'm fascinated by this. If I were still in school, I totally think that I would tackle a research project about like the home fragrance hobby, because man, it is a gold mine of different opinions and different ways to tackle the hobby. It's just fascinating to me. Anyway, you guys, thanks for being here. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Be sure to check out the other candle collections that I've shared so far in the description box down below. Please subscribe if you're new. Give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.